Hi, this is Ramirez with Tidewater Renaissance Fighting Arts, and today we're at the Pennsic War, and we're doing things with armor for doing Harnischfechten, as well as some Blastfechten stuff. So you can see we're at Armstreet, and Armstreet is actually a Ukrainian company, but they came out to Pennsic. They have a lot of really nice helmets, and they're really actually quite beautiful. If you look at some of the designs, I don't know if we can get a close-up on some of the face plates. And they do apparently make them with the removable face plates, so they have stuff that's kind of a little more appropriate for HEMA with the pierced plate. But you can see, like on the back of this helmet, that they do have a lot of fancy designs in there as well. So I really wanted to showcase that. A lot of these do come with their own riveted mail aventails, which I also kind of really like. So let's go inside and see what else they have. Now, Armstreet doesn't just do armor, they also do dresses and other medieval clothing. So you're going to take a look at the different dresses. They also have shoes, boots, belts, and even some cups and knives. Now I'm waiting a moment to talk to the proprietor. He's actually a little busy on transaction right at this second. But they do a lot of support and relief work for Ukraine. So they do offer some shirts and things for sale as well directly to help support the efforts in Ukraine. And why don't we come around? I think we can talk with one of the other proprietors. Hello, Valentine.
Hello, how are you folks today?
So this is Valentine. You're a partner. You are.
I am an employee temporarily.
Okay.
I'm a friend of Igor, one of the owners, and he's one of my students for historical Italian longsword with the Chicago sword plate.
Excellent. So we have another HEMA instructor here, which is wonderful. Can you tell us about the arming coats?
Sure. So we have coats that are cut for a more typically masculine figure and a more typically feminine figure with more of a wasp waist here. One of the things that I really like about these is that it's a two-part gambesson. You have the vest portion, and you need more padding for the body itself, and then the sleeves can also be worn separately.
Oh, wow.
When you have a breastplate and you don't need as much padding, but you do need the padding under the arm harness.
Sure.
You know, these, some of these lace up up the front, some of them tie. That's really up to a personal preference sort of thing. But one of the things I like about our gambesons is that they come with arming points.
Yeah, so you can put all the plates on and just tie them right in.
Right. A lot of other places, that is something that's either purchased separately as an option or something that you have to do on your own.
Oh yeah, I have my arming coat for HEMA where I had to stitch in a place to add the shoulder plates.
Yes.
So now that Igor's free, I'd like to go ahead and introduce Igor's one of the owners here.
I'm co-owner. Yes, I'm a co-owner of Armstreet. The Armstreet is Ukrainian and America-based company, which we established in 2006 to make, well, beautiful medieval and medievally inspired stuff.
I think you've succeeded on that front. Everything here is beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Again, that is should be credited to our co-founders, like my partner Mikhailo Skorobogatov or Anastasia Mirgorodska, who is our chief designer.
Okay.
Also to our great blacksmiths, who, I would just like to mention our chief armorer right now, Alexander Yezhelev, also known but named Yorick, who help us to do all of that.
Okay, yeah. Would you walk us through some of the armor that you have?
Sure, absolutely. Well, we don't, unfortunately, by the format of Pennsic, we are not able to bring a lot of armor suits.
Sure, there was a helmet I was really interested in and didn't make it out.
Those are mostly made individually,
Yeah.
and it's very rare that they would be able to go and feed someone from the rack. However, we have a large choice of armor gauntlets. Starting with the simplest and most budget version of stainless steel clamshell gauntlet. The main advantage of our gauntlets is when you close it, the front lane overlap with the thumb, creating a rigid surface and preventing the damage of the thumb, even if the hit would be quite hard. So there is also a spring steel version of that, blackened and polished. Well, here's our finger gauntlets. That is a model we are making for with constant updates and perfection. For
Finger gauntlets are really useful in HEMA because you do a lot more thumbing of the blade and stuff like that.
We are making them for a long time, so I think we reach certain level of perfection in them.
Okay.
And I would say that our finger gun is one of the best for defense, and one of the most in a combination with dexterity and possible protection. So,
can you tell me how long does it take to make one of these with all the gilding on there? Or?
That is depend. If you do it just the one thing, again, the forming and etching is a separate processes, obviously.
Okay.
So the forming, the blacksmith work here could be maybe done in a couple of hours.
Oh wow! And a lot of
but-
times these are easier to get, like custom made to your
Yes.
sizes.
I mean, however, just to give a shape. But then you have to polish it. You have to work all the edges. Then you have to lay down the ornament and etch it, and then add the brass decoration. So that could be quite time consuming. So but usually we are proud that we are trying to work really fast. Usually our orders are not taking longer than a month. And well, that's our motto.
Okay.
Do it fast, do it well,
Do it fast, do it well,
and make it beautiful.
and make it well. I think there's no problem on that front. I want you to take a little closer look just at the detailing that's on there.
Those are gauntlets from our King's Guard suit of armor. Here, the whole suit was late last quarter of 14th century style, was made in that particular style with the brass decoration and with the biblical inscriptions on the decoration.
So before I go, I want to make sure. Can you tell us the website where they can?
Well, the
find
website
us?
is armstreet.com.
So armstreet.com.
Yes, it's armstreet.com, and please take a look at our website. We have a lot more than
You have a lot
physically
more than what you have
capable
stock.
to bring on any event.
All right, Igor. Well, thank
You're
you
welcome.
very much. Once
And
again.
if you would like to stop at any time and ask us any questions, we would be really happy to see you.
Okay. Once again, I'm Ramirez with Tidewater Renaissance Fighting Arts. I'm here at Armstreet, here at Penzic War, and I will catch you in the next video.